Hi. So, yes, I excuse the looks and the sound, and I look terrible and I feel terrible. But I promised I was going to do this silk topper thing that I can sew in, or you can do it yourself, and I'll do instruction videos and stuff like that on how to do it. But I wanted to show, because I have a couple ladies that are wanting me to do it, what it looks like. The ones I will do will look better than this. This is the very first one I did, but I don't have any right now. I don't have any on hand right now. So what else was I was going to say? Yeah, I had to take the other video down because I was using a wig from somebody else to demonstrate a cap that I'm going to have. It's similar. It's not the same cap, but it's a similar cap. And I shouldn't have done it. I mean, it wasn't the cap that I'm going to be selling. It was just similar, and I was trying to explain. But anyway, I'm having some custom made, and they'll be here, and I'll do my video then when I have my own caps in hand. Cool? All right. So this is similar to, and I have 3 colors that I can sew in. And what I do and what I like, so this goes over the lace, and it's not sewn down into the lace here. It's loose, and that way it's not going to pull or damage the lace here at all if you happen to pull on it or something. It's not going to put a hole in your wig. I like it like that. Anyway, that's how I do it. And what else do I have to say? Okay, so I put it over. So the lace is like right here. This is where the lace starts here. So I put it further over. So all that ridge, there's some of us ladies that have really sensitive heads. And when I have breakouts, you know, for my like lupus and stuff, I get like sores. When I have a really sensitive head, which is a lot, this helps because I don't want anything rubbing against my head. And so this goes over a lot of the rougher fabric, like the seams. It goes over it, so it just is so comfortable. It's 2 layers of it. Again, I have 3 colors that I can sew in depending on your skin tone. And I can always get more if none of those match your skin tone. But anyway, I sew these in. They can easily be taken out. They're with clear thread. I only put a couple tiny stitches in the lace. This one has a double lace up here, or double silk up here, because I did it wrong. Again, it was my first one. I was like, I want it to come down further. It's better to make them come down further than cut them up to the hairline that you want. So I sewed in an extra piece, but yours won't look like this. It'll look better. If I do it, or you just do your own, I will teach you how to do it. So you guys can be self-sufficient. But anyway, 2 layers. It is breathable, so it's similar to like comfortable of like a silk top, but it breathes for the summer because it's just this 1 layer. So it's comfortable and it's breathable. So if you have a sensitive head like I do, I highly recommend you doing this. Again, it's really easy. See, I had too much fabric here. I didn't have it measured right when I made my first one, but this is better. This is what it should look like. You just sew it in, and then if you have lace like this, or lace, if you have silk that tends to fray. It's on my website, on my blog, not my shopping site, but my blog, the main spot, MANE, themainspot.net. If you go to my products and you go down to the bottom, the one, I don't know what I did with it. I have so much stuff around here. The Stop Fray that I prefer is the clear one, and you just put a little bit on. You can put it on a Q-tip, or you can put it on your fingers and just rub it on the edges, which I do a lot of times, and then it will stop that fraying, okay? And let's say it starts fraying again after your next wash, which it shouldn't, but if it does, you just put more of that on. But that'll stop the fraying if you get a fabric that frays. This particular one does fray a little bit, so you just put that on there, okay? Clear thread, you can sew it in. I promise you can do it. And if you do it in here, I promise it's not going to hurt your cap. You know, just go shallow so you don't get the hair. You go in the cap, pick up the cap, you know, just go shallow in it. And this thread, the stitch I did was just like this through it. And it stays in perfectly, and you don't want to pull it real tight because you don't want it pulling on your wig. You know, you want it tight enough but not puckering, okay? And then the only thing that, if you're going to be worried about damaging your wig, I don't think you will. Just be careful. Put a couple stitches in here. You don't have to, but I prefer it so it doesn't lift up, you know. You want to put it on top of a mannequin head, you know, so it's fully stretched out. Your size of mannequin head, the size basically of, like I'm almost, like I'm 20.5, 21 inches. So I put mine on a 20-inch head. That's what I used for this one. And it stretched it out perfectly, you know, so you got to put it inside out on it, and then you just stitch it, put a couple little stitches on each side to hold it down here, and just make sure when you do it, you pull it nice and taut here so it lays flat over the lace, okay? You can do it. I know Saban is, if she watches this video, she's going to be like, no, she wants me to do it with the sewing machine. I'm going to get there. I'll do it. I'll do it with the sewing machine. I just feel like I have more control over what I do right now, hand sewing it. I know other people that hand sew them, but eventually I'll do a sewing machine and I'll show you how to do that. But Saban is like, I don't know what I'd do with that lady. If you don't know Saban from the Mighty Wig, she is like my counterpart, and she is the bomb. If you ever need a custom wig, like made from scratch, you need ventilating, although I'm learning to do it, she is a freaking pro. Like, she's a machine. If you need anything done, she will literally resize your cap. So what I do when I size my caps is I just take a little bit of this material and stitch it. And I can show you, I have videos, but I'll show you more if you want. That's how I do it, not with Saban. Sorry, I can't talk very well. She is, she will resize your cap, but I mean, she will literally alter it, like it looked like it came from the factory that way, and you're not undoing it. So if you want to size it down a size, no, if you send it to her, it will be done totally professionally, done like you get it from the factory, and you can't go back. Mine, you can take it out and resell it if you want, or resize it or whatever. Hers, like if you know your size and you know you're keeping that wig, you love that wig, send it to her. She's incredible. If you need any kind of ventilating, like I said, I'm learning it, but she's the pro. And she's going to be doing more in-person sales where I'm more like online. But anyway, check her out. Saban Jones with Mighty Wig, the Mighty Wig. What else do I have to say? That's all I have to say right now. I'm working hard. I'm customizing wigs. I'm cutting and coloring and doing all the little things I can do to make them nice and pretty, and I'm going to put them on the site. I have a lot of wigs coming, mostly extra smalls and smalls. I do have some mediums and a large, all different kind of hair textures, mostly European. What else do I have to say? Different kind of cap styles. Lots of ponytail wigs coming, and I'm customizing those. I'm putting some highlights around the face and doing like fringes and baby hairs and all that kind of stuff on them. If you need them customized further than what I have, you can always ask me and I can do some more stuff to it. And I can send it, sew in the silk liner before I send it out, that kind of stuff. So anyway, long video. Hopefully next time I do a video, I will look more normal. But I'm not into fixing myself up right now, not when I feel sick. So that's all I have to say right now. Please let me know if you have any more questions, if there's anything I can do for you. I guess that's it. Please like the video if you wouldn't mind. A lot of people forget to do that. They comment, but they forget to like it. Subscribe to my channel, share my channel. The more you do that, the more I get seen and the more people I can help. So I love that. But all right. And when I do my grand opening, I'm going to have giveaways. And when my audience on Instagram and YouTube reach over 1,000, I have some fun giveaways. Who doesn't like giveaways? So, but yeah, when I do my grand opening, it's going to be, it's probably 2 weeks, maybe sooner. I just want to have my ducks in a row and have a pretty presentation for y'all. But yeah, just let me know what you need. And if you have colors that you're dying for, I will figure out how to color it. I'm working on it. I'll figure it out. There's a style, there's a cut, there's a color, there's a cap. I have a place that will make exact measurements on your caps. It might take a little while, but if you have exact measurements, I found a place that will do that. And the most of the hair, I have a little bit of, well, not a little bit, I have raw hair, European textured hair, Slavic hair textures coming. Those are the ones I'm going to focus on. I don't have any just straight Brazilian or Mongolian right now because I prefer like the raw and like virgin hair, Remy hair. That's pretty much what I'm going to be selling. So I'm kind of picky with my hair. I like nice soft hair. That's my thing. And mostly low density. I'll have some higher density. And if you're requesting a higher density, let me know, because I'm here for you. You got to let me know, and I will do my best to get it for you. That's why I'm here, and I'm doing my best to keep my prices as low as I can without going bankrupt, which I'm pretty much there right now. So no more wig buying for me, just selling. Especially like my personal collection. If there's something that you want out of my personal collection, there's a few that are off limits, like my stacked hair and my stacked hair, most of my Highland wigs, my In Vogue wig. There's a few of them that are off limits. Eye wigs are off limits, but I have so many wigs. Let me know what color you want. I probably have it. All right, that's all I have to say. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Peace out, y'all.